Good evening and welcome to Irish Web TV. I'd like to say thank you to Positive Age for the use of the studio here in Drummondley, Cavan. Wow, what a summer we're having. Isn't it great? Great weather. We're not used to it, but we're getting used to it now. And that's bringing me to my interviews tonight. And we're going to talk about challenges and things to do this summer. And what a challenge it is, the Breffni three province challenge in Arva in County Cavan. And to tell us all about that this evening and put it in your diary, it's the bank holiday weekend, Saturday of the bank holiday weekend, the 5th of August 2023. And to tell me all about that this evening, I have Carol McInerney and Leah O'Donnell, committee members of the Breffni Three Province Challenge. Good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
And thank you for coming in. It's really warm in here in the studio this evening, but great stuff. Isn't the weather great?
It's beautiful now.
So there's no excuse. People should be on their bikes and out walking now, shouldn't they?
Absolutely. Walk, jog, crawl, cycle, whatever way.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a great summer. Like just a few weeks ago, I was talking to the people who were organising the Kilishandra Camino. And that was last weekend, a great success. And again, the weather was great. But let's talk about the Breffni Three Province Challenge. Now, Carol, that is going a long time.
It's 22 years this year. It started off in 2001 as a challenge for some of our locals to cycle from Phoenix Park to Michael Cully Park in Arva. And the following year, they organised a football match with a lot of celebrity retired inter-county footballers. And in 2003, they decided to attempt a run or walk from Cavan Town to Arva, which is a long slog. It's mostly uphill, but people took to it, and it lasted up until 2015, where, due to safety reasons, more traffic on the roads.
You got organised.
More afraid of the trucks on the main roads, really. Yeah. We decided to break it up into separate events, but still all on the same day. Yeah. So we now have a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon.
They're
walks or runs, yeah.
Walk.
Exactly, on 2 feet. The 5K, 10K half marathon on 2 feet, and then on 2 wheels, you can do 30K or 100K.
Yeah. And it's fair enough to say as well that in the first years, I remember, and you did it yourself on horseback as well. I remember my sister Denise riding her horse from Ballina to Arva. Yes. It was a novelty.
It was a novelty. I think there was a lot of novelty aspects to it too. But I think that was part of the challenge as well. There was a lot of sponsorship brought in those days, as opposed to registration fees as the way it goes now. But I think, yeah, the novelty kept the crowds coming.
So, Leah, you are not from Arva. You came to live in Arva, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you got involved in the community aspect of it.
Yeah, I wanted to get more involved in something within the community, and I had heard lots about the race just from people in the area. So that was the committee I decided to go for. But I have to say, it's an amazing committee. All the work that goes on behind the scenes, from a lot of hard work, yeah. But it pays off because the event just is fantastic. You know, great atmosphere during the day. There's all ages, all people from every corner of the country. People even come from overseas, and it's just a really fun event. And to see so many people in the community, whether it's making sandwiches, helping with registration, people just come from everywhere in the community. And for such a small town, it's actually amazing to see everybody come together for such a great cause. So.
Carol, what exactly is happening on the day? Just give us your timeline of the day.
So from a participant's point of view, the first event, the 100K, will go off at 10 a.m. The 30K then goes off at 12:30. And our 3 run events, we will have everybody gathered and ready to go at 1 p.m. As soon as the half marathon is gone, we get the 10K ready to go. When it's gone, the 5K will be ready to go. So it's quite close together, but it builds such an atmosphere in the town when everybody's in the centre, ready to go, right on the market square.
That you have to have really good organisation to make something like that run smoothly and run safely.
We have fabulous volunteers. We have motorcycle marshals from all over Longford, Leitrim, Cavan, Wexford, Waterford. They travel from all over to help us out. We have the Order of Malta ambulance there every year with us. And as Leah said, the locals, our local volunteers, we would be lost without them. We would have marshals on all our junctions. We have 4 or 5 on the square on the day, getting people ready to go. So yeah, it's the community aspect is amazing.
I've done it. I've done it many times. I did it back in 2003. I remember cycling from Cavan to Arva, and I remember the lovely little medals you had then. Yes. But they are fantastic medals. Now I will talk a little bit about the medals and the T-shirts at the end. Yeah, the organisation, it has to be safe, and the numbers you have, like. So, it's an online event, but you can rock up on the day.
Absolutely, yes. The more the merrier. So we have got online registration open since last year's event, where you can pay your fees online, order your T-shirt size, etc. But if you feel that something might crop up or you're unable to book it in advance and afraid of possibly losing your fee, we have registration open on the Friday evening from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the St. Patrick's Hall in Arva.
And that's where you can go and collect your
You can go and collect your race packs there that you've ordered, or you can register, or you can arrive from 8:30 on Saturday morning and register in person or collect your race pack.
You have a good story about how somebody heard of the event in Roscommon or somewhere, and they decided to get into their car and go and do a half marathon.
Yeah, I mean, I think the ease of being able to rock up on the day and pay and decide to do it. There was 2 guys from Roscommon who heard actually Carol speaking on the radio on Northern Sound.
Oh, it was Carol, right? Okay, sorry. Okay, stealing your words, Carol. Go ahead, yeah.
But just talking about the event, and the 2 men heard that it was happening and had nothing else planned that day, so they hopped in the car and off they came and did the race. So
such is the event. Yeah. Now, you emailed us some photos of the event over the years, and the first one we're going to put up on screen now is the Kerr family from Belfast, and they have run in all the counties of Ireland, 32 counties in Ireland, and they've done the Breffni Challenge as well.
They have indeed, yes, yeah. One of their challenges was all 32 counties, so we were able to help them out with 3 counties in one day. Their big battle for a long time was to be accepted into the London Marathon for assisted runners. Aaron is confined to his wheelchair all his life, and his mum and dad run with him. Last year, finally, the London Marathon accepted assisted runners in, and the Kerr family thanked everybody that supported them along the way, including the Breffni 3 Province Challenge. And last week, Aaron was accepted into the Order of Merit of the British Empire for his contribution to disabilities in sport.
And the next photograph up is in the Lebanon, but it has a very important local reference.
Absolutely. Sergeant Paul Mulligan was stationed in the Lebanon in 2017, and that's a photo of himself at the post in Lebanon at 6 a.m. the morning of the Breffni Challenge.
Well done to Paul. And a group of cyclists. Now, you have stressed that groups of cyclists come from all over Ireland. This is their annual event practically at this stage.
Yeah, they come from, I know there's a big group from Donegal come down, and they really make a weekend of it. It's not just about the race, it's about the atmosphere, and it actually marks the end of the Arva Festival. So there's always lots going on in the town. Bands in the bars and things after the race, and it just really is
Crackle is cool.
Crackle is cool, a good day out.
Yeah, and then you'd like to say as well, Carol, that this Breffni 3 Province Challenge embraces all generations.
Absolutely.
You want to talk about the Buggy family?
Well, the buggies are, there is, the 5K we say is a family fun run. It's for any age group, and 9 times out of 10 the families are from tiny toddlers in their buggies up to 84-year-old great-grandmothers taking part. We accept all abilities, all ages, and I think that's part of what makes it such a good day, is that the whole family can take part.
Yeah. And let's talk a bit about the fun there in the day, because I've been there a good few days, and when everybody gets back to the square in Arva, there's a cup of tea and a burger, I think, and there's music playing, and you've got maybe, is it Andres Dirk, and you've got going around chatting to people, and you probably videoing the event as well this year, are you?
Yeah, you want it?
Well, when people come back to the square, we have a barbecue where everybody can get something to eat, refuel. We actually have some sponsored stands to come down and provide different refreshments, and there's music, and I think everybody's just celebrating and actually completing the race, and it's a really lovely.
That's great. So the point is, it doesn't matter what time you come back, whatever it's on there for the whole day until everybody has finished their race, until the last man or the last bicycle comes in. Well, that sounds like a great day's fun. And of course, the most important part of this day is, and the whole great idea behind it is, all the money that you've raised for charity. Absolutely. Would you like to tell us about that, Carol?
At the moment, we're at approximately 1.2 million for 3 different cancer charities. We support St Luke's Oncology Trust, who have 3 oncology units in Dublin, the National Breast Cancer Research Institute in Galway, and Cavan Monaghan Palliative Care. 3 very worthwhile charities we like to look after.
And your main sponsors from Arva?
True, we have 3 great sponsors. We have Brady's Volkswagen, Jerry Ellis and Sons, and the Breffni Arms Hotel, who do look after us on the day and supply a buffet meal for all participants and live music that night.
Brilliant. So it's from the morning till night time it goes. Now, let's talk about the wonderful medals. You have them with you there.
I have.
You know what, folks? I know when I'm cycling my bike up a hill, I'm going like, I just want the medal. I just want to get to the end. I just want another medal. Fabulous medals, so well designed, and there's a different medal each year and a coordinated t-shirt.
Absolutely, yes. We do try to colour coordinate, so from 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. None in 2020, unfortunately.
COVID years.
Yeah. At 21 and 22.
There you go. Great medal. A really worthy medal, a fantastic medal. And of course, if folk go online onto your Facebook page, they will see this year's medal and t-shirt. Absolutely. But they haven't come in the post yet.
They haven't arrived physically yet, but all our designs are completed. The order is in and they will be arriving in approximately 3 weeks' time, ready to be packed up for everybody who's registered. This year we have a brand new design on the t-shirt featuring the Breffni Warrior, who represents the fact that Arva was known as the battlefield. It's believed that the royal families of the 3 provinces fought there between their clans. So now our warriors are fighting cancer instead.
That's absolutely brilliant. Well, looking forward to the day, folks. We'd like to mention it again. The Breffni 3 Province Challenge 2023, and it started back in 2001, and that's on August the 5th, the Saturday of the bank holiday weekend. An absolute fabulous day. Now, I was going to ask you, how about the weather forecast, but you can't go that far into the future yet.
Thunder's rumbling in the background.
Well, with thunder rattling in the background at the moment, you're like, oh, right, okay. But hopefully the weather will be good. Yeah, all for a great day again. Now, just one more time, folk, go online onto the Breffni 3 Province Challenge page and go online and get your entry in.
Absolutely.
Get all of that done. But if you feel like on the day you want to bring some friends along with you, you can do that as well.
Yes, we have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our own website is the Breffni3provincechallenge.com.
Yeah. Well done. And so there you have it, folks. Another challenge this summer to take part in. And can I say, a very well organised, a very well run, and a very safe event. So well done again to Arva and the Breffni Challenge. Power to the future. Well done. It gets better and better every year. So in general, how many 100 people do you think you'll have on the roads this year, or do you look at it that way at all?
We're looking at 800. Yeah. Approximately. The last 3 to 4 years have been 800 people, yeah.
It's amazing. And it doesn't feel like that when you stagger it out and do the different races at the different times. It's a comfortable race for everybody.
But in the square on the day, it's some atmosphere.
Yeah. So also when you're going up that hill and you're getting it a little bit hard and you're thinking of the medal, think of the fun in the square as well. And the barbecue in the square as well. Okay, folks, so that's it. The Breffni 3 Province Challenge 2023 in Arva, County Cavan. You will see sites of 3 provinces, isn't that right?
Absolutely.
And one thing we've got to talk about is we've got to talk about the route. My goodness, it's been the same route for a good few years now, hasn't it? So serious cyclists know the route by now.
Absolutely. Anybody who's taken part on it will know the route. We have got the maps on the website and on the Facebook. So if you're anyway unsure, have a look. If you're still not confident, just give us a message and we'll help you out.
Yeah, and the outriders or the motorcyclists are there to show you, like if you're there at the crossroads, where to go. It's it's led all the way. It's
And you'll also see on the website that there's actually sprayed signs on the road. So you will have your Breffni 3PC and an arrow telling you which way you're going. So don't look up, keep your eye on the road.
And again, just to express the gratitude and thanks to all the committee members.
all the hard work and
and
stuff
all
that
the
makes
hard
this
work,
happen
yeah.
on the day. Yeah.
Absolutely, and the sponsors.
Well done. Well done to the folk in the organising committee of the Breffni 3 Province Challenge. Well done for all the money that you've raised for charity. Well, absolutely well done. And I wish you the very best for the day, and I wish you to have good weather as well. So that's it, folks. Thank you for watching us on Irish Web TV. My name is Anya Duffy, and have a great evening.